Hello, good morning, buenos días, ¿cómo están? Espero que estén bien. I hope you're having an amazing Saturday. If you watch my video on a Saturday or an amazing day, any day you watch this video. So welcome to my channel, the Crystal Healing Temple, and my name is Damaris. I am a channel, a healer. I am a teacher and a student and everything in between. It is my pleasure to be here with you. Bienvenidos a mi canal. Mi nombre es Damaris. Soy canalizadora, sanadora, maestra y estudiante y de todo un poco. Hoy vamos a trabajar con este hermosísimo cristal. Miren qué colores tan hermosos. We're working with this beautiful crystal, fluorite, florita. Green and purple, verde y moradito, and I'm holding this other crystal. It's a red crystal, so yes, we have dragon energy with us, absolutely 100%. See if you receive any message, specific message for you, by connecting with the energies of the crystals. So today is January 27, such a great day. Again, this is the transmission. We finished our book. It's the end of this notebook. So I just want to say thank you to the unicorns for being here with us. Now, the next book will not have a unicorn in front. However, the unicorns are still working with us, their energy, and this will be the second part of the activation today. And in the other part, we are beginning with our new book. So I created this for us. It's a little bit bigger, but we are going to have fun and I'm going to have more space to write, which is good. So today's transmission is coming from the owl. La transmisión de hoy viene de el búho, el espíritu del búho, y si ustedes conocen a Palas Atenea, creo que así se dice en español, ella es la diosa griega, diosa de la inteligencia, del saber hacer, también una gran guerrera. Y para Atenea se le conoce que ella siempre sale con un búho la acompaña siempre. So if you know about Pallas Athena, she's always with an owl. She's represented with an owl, representing her wisdom. So today we have the owl with us, and it has this message. As usual, first in Spanish and then in English. Yo soy alerta, siguiendo las señales y sincronicidades que el universo me envía. I am alert, following the signs that the universe sends me. Yo soy alerta, siguiendo las señales y sincronicidades que el universo me envía. I am alert, following the signs that the universe sends me. Yo soy alerta, siguiendo las señales y sincronicidades que el universo me envía. I am alert, following the signs that the universe sends me. Owl spirit, el espíritu del búho. So if you see owls like here, I put these stickers on my notebook. The owl is a nocturnal bird that likes to go out, and they have great vision. They can see very far, right? So they know, they are alert of everything that is happening. Um, and that is the message from the owl for us today, to be alert of the signs and synchronicities that the universe is sending us constantly. Our angels, spirit guides, spirit team, our ancestors, friends from the other side, they are sent our higher self. Our higher self also communicates through signs and synchronicities. So why is so important to talk about signs and synchronicities? Is because signs and synchronicities has always been present. And if we go to the beginning of humanity, when people were living in cave, they were making drawings, creating these symbols, and this symbol represented information. When we are writing those symbols that we know as an alphabet, letters that combine, they create words and bring in information. They are symbols. So very important to understand the meaning of the symbol. Our higher self, our guides are constantly sending us signs so we can see the symbol, the sign, and follow that sign. Why is so important, beloveds? Why? Because when we see a symbol, an image, an information, a sound, that it calls to our soul, it means there's something there for us. It's an answer to a prayer. It's a sign that this is the right way to go. This is the right path to go. So those symbols and synchronicities can come in different ways. Sometimes can be a number, sometimes can be a song, sometimes you might be walking and there's two people walking by and they pass by your side and you overheard their conversation and they say a word or something that resonates to you, that is a message to you. So it is a way that the spiritual realms use to communicate with us. When we have gifts, like we have telepathic communication or visions or things like that, we can communicate with our higher self and the universe through that. But when we are not awake, when we are not aware of those gifts yet, then the universe uses other ways to send us a sign. If you are going through a situation and you need guidance, you would like to have a sound advice in your situation, what would be the best way to go? What would be the best decision? Ask from a sign to the universe. You can pick your own sign and say to the universe, please, this is the situation. I need to know, should I do this or should I do that? Please send me a clear sign. And if you like something, for example, you can say, if I see number 5, it means it's a change. It means it's good for me to change. It is good for me to take that decision. If I see number 8, it means I should take this other decision. So you are giving a command to the universe because you want to receive a confirmation. And sometimes you don't have a person to ask, and sometimes it's something very private. You don't want to share it with anyone else. It's a matter between you and the universe. So that is important. Also, why is important to feel, be able to see those signs and synchronicities? Because that is your guidance speaking to you. If you want to go to a place and the moment you're planning, something happens and you cannot go. And every time you're planning, something happens, gets in the way, and that it means like, hey, the universe is sending you a message. Hey, what you want to do, this is not the best time to do that. Stop, pause, step back. So The universe is always communicating with us, and us, it is time to follow that inner guidance, to feel that. Sometimes you meet a person, or you're going to do business with someone, or you're doing an important interview. If you don't get a good feeling, that is your sign from the universe. You don't get a good feeling, don't go that way. You didn't feel a good feeling, trust your guts. Trust what you're receiving. So very important. So we're going to say thank you to the owl for bringing this important message. Gracias al búho por traernos este importante mensaje de seguir los símbolos y las sincronicidades en nuestra vida. Cuando hay un símbolo que se presenta es porque hay un mensaje detrás. Si usted está viendo un número, una imagen, si hay una canción que le viene al espíritu y que de momento se recuerda de una canción y la canción tiene un mensaje que es importante, por favor siga ese mensaje. Si usted está haciendo un trabajo con una persona o va a tener una entrevista o va a hacer un proyecto con alguien, si está sintiendo una sensación de molestia, hay alguna señal de que las cosas quizás no vayan a convenirle, hay algo que no le gusta, por favor escuche lo que su yo superior, sus ángeles guardianes, su equipo espiritual, sus ancestros le están tratando de decir, le están tratando de comunicar. Y los ancestros a veces utilizan eso. Por ejemplo, digamos que usted tuvo una abuelita o un abuelito que quiso mucho y quizás tenían algo en común, quizás a los dos les gustaban las flores o quizás hacían una actividad. A veces nuestros ancestros utilizan esos símbolos para mandarnos un saludo, para mandarnos una confirmación. Entonces, aquí hay unos abuelitos muy lindos que tienen un mensaje para nosotros. Vamos a ver qué nos quieren decir estos abuelitos. Una sorpresa. Mis queridos niños, somos sus abuelos, Elda y Azur. Damos estos nombres por la frecuencia que el sonido de estas palabras trae. Estamos trabajando con el rayo azul para limpiar el árbol ancestral y queremos comunicar para recordarles que los estamos acompañando en esta limpieza del árbol. Estamos celebrando cada uno de sus pasos hacia la buena dirección, hacia la mejoría de la semilla familiar. Cada uno de ustedes trae esa semilla familiar y con su amor y su cuidado, su toma de conciencia, la semilla familiar se está fortaleciendo y convirtiéndose en una semilla diamantina de conciencia crística. Estamos aquí representando los ancestros, trayendo estas energías de apoyo, de guía y de amor. Gracias a nuestros ancestros, a las abuelitas y a los abuelitos que han venido a darnos este mensaje. Miren lo que pasa cuando escuchamos estas cosas, cuando seguimos la guía, no dudamos. Okay, so now the next part of this transmission is a very special one. Very related to this is about codes. What is a code? I'm going to show a specific code that I love very much. As you know, I am a channel, and one of the things I do is to channel information in multiple ways, and one of the ways is through art, through codes. So this is an example of a code that is called Cosmic Love, and it is a very powerful code. So what is a code? It's a symbol. Personally, my own personal experience with codes, I receive them through my third eye. I have the vision and I do them the best I can. I'm not a painter, but a code has a frequency. A code has sound. A code has color. A code is energy. A code is an information. So how to work with codes? Well, for example, me as a channel, when I'm meditating or if I am doing a personal healing session to someone and the guides send me a code, they show me the code. Sometimes I have to draw them so the person can see it and the person can take a picture and keep the image with them. So the code that I receive is specific for that person, for that moment, for that situation. They are given to me at that moment. And the codes, they carry a name, energy, frequency, information. Sometimes they don't give me the name, but since I am in a certain situation, I know what it is for. So how did this work? How did this affect you? How did this help you? Well, the code, it has an energy. When it's created, when your eyes see it, they send that information to your brain. Your subconscious mind know what to do with this code. And in order to understand, imagine a map. Now you have a map in front of you. And if you look at the map of the planet Earth, you know that North America is in this place. You know that Japan is in this place. So what is the map? The map is kind of like a code. It's giving you information. United States is in this place of the planet and Japan is in other place of the planet. A code is the same. For example, this code is the heart. It goes to the heart chakra. It goes to the crown chakra. Is the connection with the divinity, and you can see how the streams are coming and the musical notes are codes bringing positive information, and the flowers that are going on the crown. This is an activation of the crown chakra, but at the same time, it's an activation of the heart chakra. So this code has the frequency of healing, and I received it one day. I received it from the Venus energy. It has a lot of Venusian energy. But this code has also been used to help patients, people who went through a heart chirurgy. So there were patients that needed the help and support of a code after going through a physical, very important, and something that is very, you can die when you're being operated in your heart. So these people needed the support. And before these people get into my life, the spirit guides told me someone is gonna come asking for a code. Please give them that code. I didn't know who the person was. I didn't know what was the problem of the person, but the person was just had a heart operation, was wide open, and it was in a very delicate position. So the person needed this code for the heart. And then someone else from other country, Lebanon, I believe, was also going through the same process, very similar process. And I prayed for the person and I sent this code etherically to support the person in her process. So codes are like maps, if you will. They bring information. Your body, through the eyes, through your vision, it brings the image to your subconscious mind, to your brain, and your subconscious mind knows how to use this information, know how to bring the frequency behind the code to help you in that of what you need. So if I am showing you this code here, some of you will receive the energy and the activation of the code perhaps in your heart chakra, but someone else might receive it on the solar plexus, and so on. It depends. Whatever you need this help, this support, the code will go there. And if you want to see the name of this code, is Cosmic Love. I channel information with the image of the code. Let's say if you're having a private session with me, for example, and the guides ask us to work with this code, I'm going to put my hand over the code, perhaps, and I'm going to channel information, and the information I'm going to channel, I'm going to give that information for you. It's a specific for you. If I had other person and they also, the spirit guide asked me to work with this code, I will work with the code, but the information that I will receive will be specific to that other person, will not be the same. Even though the code is the same, the information will not be the same. And that is true for every session, okay? So how can you work with the code? You can visualize the code, you can visualize in your mind, and simply, if you are relaxed, calm, you can send that image to that area of your body where you feel, or you can simply see yourself going. Imagine that the code is huge and you go through that code and you activate that code within you. Another way to work with codes is to, if you can draw them, or you can take a picture and print the picture, or you can create your own code. For example, this is a code that I create, I don't know, years ago. You can see it's been erased. The ink is almost gone. So I create this code and I have it by my side, and all my glass of water, I put it over the code. It means the information of the code is coming to my water, okay? So that is a way of working with codes. How do you know a code is good for you? If it shows up in your reality, it's because you are needing the code. I have so many codes around me, and this is the one my guys wanted me to use. It means this is the code that all of you who are watching this video are needing now. If it is in your reality, if the codes enter your reality, it's because that's what you need. Nada cosecha nada más. era ko kare sa shana matata ira kata sa nere to ke yetri itara ka se bini mana ya treta sa ka yeta ina kurata sa matto nere ka sana ma yito de kita to sere kata me so ko yata sa ya mana to ista. So this code is helping to align your heart with your divine self, your higher self, that is sending this information. So the musical notes are helping to bring that frequency. Music is like a conduit that is bringing that information. Music is sound is coming with that information and is bringing out the information through your crown chakra and coming down to your heart chakra. So music is part of this activation as well. So that is the message from the codes, and you can feel guided, you can observe the code, you can look at the code and pray at the same time for something that you want to heal or release. Depending, and you can create your own code with your higher self or your guardian angel. They are going to help you with that. That is the importance with code. That's why it's good for you to do your own code if you feel guided, or if you see a code, then you can try to draw it. Perhaps it's going to be the same, perhaps it's not going to be the same. If it is not the same, if you try to draw something and it doesn't come up exactly the same way, trust that what you did is what you need. And codes, they can change color, they can change shape in your vision. Trust that path too. So why this information is important? If you are watching my videos, it means you have decided to connect with your higher self in a more, on a deeper way, on a deeper level, whether you are conscious or not so conscious about it, but that is what is happening. It means that you are opening up to use your manifestation skills, your magician skills, to create a better reality. So that's why you are receiving this information, because codes, they help us and support us in our journey. And we use, at some point in our history, we used to work with codes more often. We knew how to work with them. Now, why they are coming up? Because they are important. And we will begin to work with them more and more. It's part of our awakening to our gift, to our spiritual gifts. It's like going to school and learning how to write, because you know that when you write, you will be able to communicate and do things. This is the same with codes. That's why in some of my transmission, there are codes. They are there to support us. Así es, queridos corazones. Tengo la impresión que las personas que me escuchan en español tienen más costumbre de trabajar con códigos. Saben que esto es una manera que nuestro yo superior tiene de comunicar con nosotros, nuestros guías, nuestros maestros, y que los códigos tienen frecuencia, tienen luz, tienen información, y que estos códigos vienen a ayudarnos de diferentes maneras. Cuando hay un código que llega a su vida, que se presenta ante usted, cuando hay un símbolo, es porque ese símbolo viene a traerle una información, una medicina, una liberación. Podemos crear nuestros propios símbolos con la ayuda de nuestro yo superior, de nuestro ángel guardián, de nuestros maestros y guías espirituales. Los códigos son como llaves muy poderosas que nos abren la conciencia Al nosotros tener la imagen, esta imagen es llevada a nuestro subconsciente y nuestro subconsciente envía esta información hacia el lugar o la área de nuestra vida que está necesitando la ayuda y la energía de este código. Muy alerta hay que estar para ver los códigos y para comprenderlos. Y esto es todo por hoy. Que tengan un excelente día. Gracias a nuestros guías que nos acompañan, que nos comparten estas informaciones. Thank you to our guides that are here with us, helping us, teaching us, and sharing this information with us. Many blessings. If you ever feel guided to work on one-on-one session with me, you can find me at crystalhealingtemple.com. I love you and I'll see you next time on another transmission from the Quantum Crystal Healing Temple. Bye.